Africa is one of the important coffee bean producing regions globally. The two major coffee bean varieties, Arabica and Robusta, are said to have originated from Africa.
Kenya, we are so favorable with good climate. We both experience both rainfall, we both experience both the sun and all that. And that makes the coffee to be more juicy. Also against the soil. You'll find some of the places that grow coffee tend to have the volcanic soil. And the richness of it helps to balance the acidity.
Uganda is also one of the important coffee exporting countries in Africa.
Uganda is one of the few countries where Robusta grows naturally in the wild. Like Robusta wasn't introduced by anyone to Uganda. It grows naturally and it's largely attributed to the geographical features. For example, mostly Robusta grows from 200 to 1,500 meters above sea level. Now Uganda has that kind of terrain, especially around Lake Victoria. It also has that tropical climate that allows Robusta to flourish.
In the late 19th century, Western colonizers forcibly seized land in Africa for planting coffee and tea. The harvested coffee was shipped out of Africa for processing and sale, leaving the African people with painful memories of bloodshed and exploitation.
The black coffee that we dry after harvesting is called chiboko. Do you know what chiboko means? It means the British were using forcing people to grow coffee, so they used to cane them. That's how they called it. They used to cane people who used to dry coffee on the ground. So people grew up with that colonial mentality that first of all, coffee is a white man's drink. Second, it's a rich man's drink. It's only grown as a cash crop for production. The colonial mentality was attributed to coffee.
If you look at the positive is that we were able to get most of the final products. The negative, it's basically the policies. If I take you back, remember that Kenyans were not allowed to grow coffee. Most of them were being used more as laborers to provide cheap labor for most of these colonial masters.
In recent years, Africa has accelerated its coffee processing industry, striving to enhance its position in the global coffee supply chain.
The trend now has been how can we increase productivity. So the effort that has been there now is to see how we can help the farmer to produce more with less.
In addition to developing the coffee processing industry, many African countries have strengthened cooperation in the coffee sector, seizing market opportunities in Global South countries, and establishing a more fair and equitable international trade system.
As a country, we need to tap and especially tap into the market of the Global South. And that kind of market size is quite important. If we are able to sell our product in such an arena, then we're going to benefit more.
In recent years, several years, there have been an attempt to strengthen the cooperation of these African producing countries so that they can have one voice in the international market, because individually they are insignificant and cannot influence the market. But coming together, we would also like to have more influence on the product that we sell.